The promise of a Savior long ago, the world felt broken. People tried to do what was right, but fear and sadness still filled their days. In the middle of this darkness, God planted a promise like a tiny seed of light. In a sky glowing with stars, prophets appeared one by one, holding scrolls that shimmered with words from God. Isaiah spoke of a child who would bring peace. Micah pointed to a small town called Bethlehem. Each prophecy floated into the sky, forming pieces of a glowing picture. Time moved forward like turning pages in a book. Kings rose and fell, seasons changed, but God's promise never faded. The glowing prophecies stayed alive, waiting. One quiet night, the light grew brighter. The pieces came together, pointing to a humble stable. Angels filled the sky with song, shepherds looked on in wonder, and a baby was born just as God had promised. The light spreads across the world, showing that God's plan was never forgotten. The Savior had come, exactly as foretold, bringing hope to everyone. The light from the stable began to move, flowing gently like a river through the world. The baby grew into a young boy, then into a man who walked dusty roads and welcomed the lonely. Wherever he went, the light followed, touching the sick, lifting the brokenhearted, and calming storms. The old prophecies glowed again, each one fulfilled step by step. Crowds gathered as he taught about love, forgiveness, and God's kingdom. Some listened with joy, others turned away, but the light never dimmed. Even when the sky grew dark and the world seemed to lose hope, God's plan was still unfolding. The scene shifts to a cross on a hill, the light fades for a moment, and silence fills the screen. Then, like a sunrise, the light bursts forth again, brighter than ever. The stone rolls away, the Savior lives. The light spreading to people of every nation and age, reminding them that God's promise was not only fulfilled, but still alive. A final message appears in the sky: the Savior has come, and hope remains.